Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 19 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Frostpunk 2's campaign. We're playing on Steward difficulty and we have just entered chapter 5 in the previous episode, and we're about almost 10 years into running New London as its steward following the passing of its captain. In the previous episode we have established a colony for Windward Moor, having picked the option of simply not forcefully at first, but sort of strongly encouraging the Faith Keepers, who can't seem to get on with evolvers inside New London, and they are the minority, to encouraging them to slowly emigrate to Windward Moor, where they can live in peace and live, in their own way. So we've established that, and we need to make that self-sufficient, which we're in the process of doing, and we're slowly having any Faith Keepers emigrating to that city. Now, we are tasked with reducing tensions in London to severe. I'm hoping that will happen as soon as the Faith Keepers leave. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. At the end of the previous episode, we also sent a expedition to the Tesla Peak outpost here with the prefabs, because that's what we're running low on at the moment, to see if we can find a deposit here. There's apparently some underground tunnels which led to the Tesla City, but we're not sure what exactly is going on there. So we sent some scouts there to investigate. Okay, and we have actually also explored the Miracle Valley, which I didn't notice, which is I believe the last territory to explore around New London. Let's have a look at what we found. Ice Sailor families. These shelters are inhabited by only women and children clad in furs. It seems their main occupation is the construction and repair of distinctive sledges with sails for their foraging men. Our husbands barely come home, one grandmother explained, and when they do, they're out of their minds. We could bring the women and children to New London, but many refuse to leave, their eyes watching for sailors on the horizon. Take some of the families, take all of the families. Most of the women refuse to leave without their sons and husbands. Return later. Okay, let's see if we can find their sons and husbands. What do we find here? Ice sailors. On first contact, these people were very reluctant to talk to our scouts. When we shared rations and alcohol to warm up, they opened up. They are master foragers with ingenious sail-powered sledges they're used to move around the Frostland fast. However, they seem to be obsessed with finding certain medicinal mosses and cave mushrooms that can be found in the area. Obsessed to the point of neglecting finding regular food. We can try to help them find the caves, or discourage them and make them go home to their families. Force them to return to their families. We will act as a harvesting site, supplying less food. We can bring more people to New London. Yeah, dissuade them from further search and make them go home. Yeah, I feel so. We have enough food. We don't really necessarily need these special mushrooms. Harvesting site. Yeah, that's fine. We can give up a little less food. Dissuade them from further search and make them go home. Okay. And now, come here. After our scouts force them to return, the ice sailors have joined their wives and children with supplies they've already gathered. It seems they will last a long time. Now they lie about idle. They're physically here, but their minds are still coasting the ice, one mother said. I don't want our son seeing this. We can't flop around dreaming all day. The frost is not kind to idleness. Everyone must be happier if we let them start a new life in New London. Might be happier. Sure, let's bring them back. Yeah, let's bring people back. There's no point in just freezing your butts off out here. Okay, and with that I was hoping for an achievement from the game. Okay, there's a bit of land here. Let's see where that leads, but yeah, we've explored everything. Yeah, there's nothing more to explore, which means we can quit these outposts that, for example, this one, exploration cost decreased. Rustling teams required for exploration minus 10%. And we also have increases exploration speed. Okay, we don't need Nansen's Stormwatch anymore. We really need the number. Exploration cost decreased by 10%. We don't need that either. Be nice is to get a hot springs settlement, build a sanatorium, no skyway connection. Can't really spare the prefabs right now for a skyway connection. Disease isn't that much of a problem. So let's keep our Frostland teams where they are. Or let them actually produce something useful, right? But we still need a skyway team to this. Yeah, we have the things connected to coal. We need goods. Yeah, how many prefabs do we need to actually get this going? Yeah, we could connect this thing here. Man. Jeez. How much is this? 250. Okay, can we find a better way to do this? Come on. Really? There we go. 250, 100 prefabs. Okay, let's get that connected. Okay, I mean, that's a good use of prefabs because we're running out of goods and we want to keep our industrial districts producing prefabs mostly. Okay, we're in New London. Yeah, we're running out. 10 weeks only we have left. We could also rectify that, but we'd need to give up prefabs, which I don't want to do. Yeah, we do. I mean, normally we'd have all of our districts producing goods, so I don't want to build more districts either. A lot of things to balance here. Okay. We are missing materials in Windward Moor. Transfer resources. Okay. Build up a small stockpile as well. So in London, okay, we're still missing a couple of hundred. Winterholm, okay, we have a surplus. Winterholm ruins, resource transfer. Get more to London. Keep ourselves stable, however. Transfer resources. We are eating through our stockpile of oil here. We do have a workforce. We can build extraction, geothermal plant. We need heat stamps and we need prefabs. Dear, prefabs, prefabs, prefabs. We can't really do more about materials out of... No, actually we can. We can get another district going here. Oh, but for that we need to frost break. Frost breaking. Oh, we can't... Can we not go through... Hang on, we can't actually... Hang on a second. Oh. Is this... Oh, is this also... Yeah, we can actually frost break, I didn't notice, to here for a housing district. Gives us more shelter. We don't need more shelter though. We need to break through to materials. Okay, it seems like this is just flat out inaccessible, or is it... Ah, no, wait. We can actually build here already. This is all frost broken. Is that right? Interesting. Okay. Okay, so this is... Okay, I get it now. This is actually all frost broken already for us. Okay, we'll build a materials district as soon as we can. Let's just save up some prefabs. We also have scope to establish these outposts and make use of our Frostland teams. 101 bystanders killed. Jesus. Okay. Well, look, guys, why don't you start moving over here? We have housing here for you. We have food here for you. We have everything, so... I don't see what the problem is. In New London, we are... Yeah, we're missing goods. We're missing goods. Yeah. Large shortage of goods. Yeah, we could rectify the materials shortage by producing more in Winterholm. But we could also just make these guys produce their own materials, really. Right? Right, I think that's a better answer. Let's go ahead and get that going. And then we wouldn't have to transfer, 50 here. So let's get this going. Yeah, we can build buildings, but nothing is needed here just yet. So let's get another housing district in instead. Okay, this is exposed to wind, but it's... Yeah, this is a good housing spot. Exposed to wind, but near housing district. Yeah. This is a good spot. So let's build a third one here. Okay, plenty of coal. We're actually stockpiling coal, but we're also using a lot of oil, so we need... If we are gonna go with coal here, right, we're gonna need... we could expand 1, 2, 3. Oh, this could be like a separate district, really. We have a building here. How much coal do we really have here? 230 weeks. Yeah, you're better off expanding, right? Yeah, well, let's make them self-sufficient as quickly as possible, however. Dust coal mine. Alright. Charcoal regeneration plant. Now it goes into an industrial district. So let's go dust coal mine. Another 150 coal. Disease on the up. Let's put this in here. We can give these guys a teaching hospital. Less disease. See. Okay, let's just unpause. I would like to establish that outpost in Hot Springs that will reduce disease everywhere. But for that, we need a skyway connection. We need prefabs. Jesus. Okay. Is this happening? Connect trails. Okay, come on. Let's get the trails up and running. So we actually get the goods. Okay, we got the goods going. Prefabs, we are... Okay, there you go. Tesla crater. Our scouts reached the end of the tunnel and found an isolated crater and unpowered electrical towers on top of the sheer cliffs to all sides. At the bottom of the crater is a frozen lake, structures frozen beneath the ice. Our geologists suspect the lake is not natural, but formed after a flash of heat melted the snow on the nearby peaks and flooded the crater in the valley. We have no idea what could have released so much heat. But it seems old Tesla was up to something big here. If we set up an outpost, maybe we could dig down into the ice and salvage some structures and parts. Set up an outpost. Supply prefabs to New London. Set up an outpost for excavators to dig through the ice and salvage the structures. Yes, please. Okay, let's get this sort of going. Okay. And we also need materials. That would be very nice. Right? What's the easiest one for materials? I think this one, actually. Yep. Get these Frostland teams working for us. 200 materials, yep. Yeah, we reduced tension. Perfect. So New London is severe. Okay, but stable. Good stuff, good stuff. Completely out of materials here. But we need that deep drill mining to sort things out. Now, in terms of our housing districts, we could actually shut some of this down so we don't waste. So we have plenty of housing just kind of sitting there, available for really nothing. I don't don't want to shut down housing that has buildings in it. For obvious reasons. That's it. Okay. We have had population growth, so we're good. On heat demand, food, materials, we're stockpiling. Food we got plenty of, absolutely plenty. We're just kind of wasting it. We have plenty of food here, so food surplus, food surplus. So let's maybe just turn off these harvesting sites, right? Oh, sorry. Any of them are working. Yeah, they are. We're just kind of feel like we're just wasting them. All right. I think so. Okay. Yeah. Outpost, Biowest Hothouse, Advanced Biowest Hothouse, Jonas Whale Town, Thin Ice, Central District, Food District, Thin Ice 90. Where's Advanced Mechanized Sawmill has been researched. New building proposed by New Londoners. Okay. Sorry, let's find... Is it this one? Yeah. Let's turn this off as well. Yeah, so let's turn this off. Okay, that was giving 200 food to Winterhome. Is that right? So we're now at minus 90. That's fine. And at minus 90, Winterhome Ruins. Resource transfer. Let's give them some from London. Keep them stable. We don't need that many materials anymore. Don't need that many goods here. London is giving 130 oil here. Now we could just build a geothermal plant. 27 more prefabs and heat stamps. Okay, let's build a geothermal plant here so that we don't need that much oil. Right. 109 bystanders killed. Jesus. Okay. Ensure... Okay, it can meet all of its needs and or trade with Windward Moor or transfer control. Okay. So it is self-sufficient now. So let's go ahead. Windward Moor. Resource transfer. No need for oil. No need for food. No need for materials. No need for goods. Okay, conditions good in Windward Moor for now. Steward, you have proven Windward Moor can provide for the needs of a moderate-sized community. Seeing this, roughly half of the Faith Keepers have already departed to make their new home there. Yet those remaining balk. They fear Windward Moor lacks the ability to fend off the cold long term. They won't leave voluntarily if you don't assuage their fears. If we address these additional concerns, all Faith Keepers will leave peacefully. Okay. We will stockpile a massive quantity of this resource there for their future use. Provide coal. I feel like coal will be easier to provide because they're already stockpiling it themselves. Right, and we have those outposts, right? Or is it oil easier to provide? Maybe it's actually oil. We'll stockpile a massive quantity of this resource there for their future use. Yeah, because coal we can only get from outposts, right? So which I think I have one. We only have one, really. Whereas oil we can transfer 900. Okay, massive stockpile of oil to get you going. Okay, stockpile 100,000 oil in Windward Moor. Okay, Windward Moor. Okay, resource transfer. New London to Windward Moor. Oil the oil we can. Right. They themselves have 89. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're stockpiling this 100,000. So we need like 2 construct hubs fuel stockpile. So we need 2 stockpiles of this thing. Why don't we just all stockpile? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll build this here. Okay. Let's get another. Maybe we should have gone with coal, to be honest. But we will build a fuel stockpile hub for sure. We're in fact going to fuel stockpile hub allowing workforce demand in neighboring extraction districts. So if we have an extraction district here later on, which we will do, so let's maybe kind of, okay, let's build one kind of like this. We'll build an extraction district here. Extraction district 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we expand to here. Let's get that going to make this whole thing self-sufficient, truly self-sufficient. We can get a food stockpile, neighboring food districts. Get this going, get food stockpile in here, we'll get materials, we'll get goods. Yeah, we have enough workforce here. Okay, let's deal with that. 100,000 oil. How long would this take? Will be filled in 2 weeks, but that's 10,000, right? Yeah, but we need a fuel. Oh, we need a fuel stockpile. Oh, we need to frost break this thing first, though, so that we actually get the benefit, and we need to frost break this. Ah, okay. Windward Moor, resource transfer, New London. Okay, we don't necessarily need this. Let's just transfer a little bit less for now. Then let's just check out this first. Old Dreadnought. Okay. Producing as much oil as it needs. Okay, it doesn't really need any more. Old Dreadnought. Resource transfer. Doesn't really need any more food. Okay, it's stable on food. Probably okay. Let's give it a little bit of goods so that it stockpiles slowly. Otherwise, it's giving almost all of its oil to London. Excellent. Go ahead and unpause. Now, London also doesn't need. We're transferring a lot of oil to Winterholm, whereas what we should really do is build a geothermal plant here. Alright, get more energy, that means less oil will be required. Trade routes give us 180, yeah. And we need to stop transferring oil to... hang on. Okay, we got all the cores out of here, did we? Yep. Demolish this. Yeah, okay. Perfect, we got all the cores out of here. Now, extraction district. Get this geothermal plant here. At least we don't spread squalor, right? If we actually just go geothermal plant and we go like all the way up here, we'll build a materials district here at some point. Alright, so let's just maybe do this. Yeah, that will be our another geothermal plant. Make sure we have enough energy. Ooh, hang on. Hang on, we're minus 250 cold in Winterholm? How did that happen? We're out of stock. Okay, hang on, Winterholm. resource transfer. Yeah, there we are. Okay, let's just alleviate this with more oil, but we need more steam. We're gonna build this. We're gonna build a geothermal plant. Frankly, another extraction district would be in order. Let's just get those stamps. Yeah, we have another one here. Yeah, let's make sure it's another extraction district here. This actually would be nice if we could build around this thing. Hang on, let's just frost break quickly. Oh. Sure, this is better. No, actually it's not. Let's do this, yeah. It's frost break, we'll build another geothermal plant. 100,000 in Windward more. Okay, we are building it up, so that's good. We have 57 of these teams that aren't doing much. We're also going to start facing a shortage of... No, okay, we are chewing through goods in New London. Let's repair this industrial district. Goods, and I want a factory in there, to be honest. Mechanical factory, 180 heat stamps.
Steward.
Raise funds, relations worsen. That's fine. You know, it's for a good cause. Yep, mechanical factory. What is this? Oh, have they destroyed our buildings? Is that why? Oh. More funds, I suppose, yeah. Funds. We do need more goods. Like, oh, we had mechanical factories in all of these. I think the protest destroyed them, surely. Or is it, or did we just not build them? I don't remember now, if I'm really honest, but... Well, we do have plenty of materials now. Plenty of food. Means we might as well... Windward more. Transfer resources. Might as well transfer the food there, since we're full. Fill up this stockpile. Might as well give them materials as well. Give them those goods. We will make them self-sufficient as well, but for now, it's a solution. Okay. At least we're stockpiling something here, yep. Keep going. But mostly we need to stockpile oil for them. Hubs, fuel, stockpile. Yep, so let's build one here. Yeah, we'll probably just extend this district, so 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. It's here, yeah. Okay, 2 stockpiles that will give enough capacity to actually transfer that oil, right? So that we're actually can hold 100,000. Good stuff. Let's see, we have lots of Frostland teams that aren't doing much for us. But we need Skyways construction to get this sorted now. Here, the generator is using a lot of oil, isn't it? Construction district extraction. Yeah, there we are. More Winterholm ruins. Resource transfer. Do we need to give it any oil at all? We don't need to give it any oil. No, but no, we do need to give it oil because it can't. Interesting. Wait. So it's got requirements. Furnace requires 300, and we are outputting geothermal plant and extraction districts. We're outputting all we can. Oil requirements are 239. We're getting 200 from trade routes to support that. So how do we get ourselves off oil? We can supplement our geothermal with this coal here as well, right? So let's go ahead and break through to it. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, so let's get another geothermal plant onto here. Extraction. 250 heat stamps. Okay, let's wait. So surely now less oil should be demanded. Winter home ruins. Resource transfer. Right? Yep, there we are. Less oil. 250 heat stamps, and we'll get another geothermal plant. And then we'll get another district. Yeah, so we should get less and less oil. Give less and less oil to Winterhome. And give more and more oil to... Alright, let's go ahead. Yep, let's start filling this up as fast as we possibly can. Don't need to give them food. So they're okay with their own food. They're okay with their own materials. But we can still fill up this trade route. That's what I'm looking at. So let's give them, yeah, and some goods as well. Yep, okay. So we need to kind of ship oil from here, where we are actually consuming it from our stockpile, all the way to London, and then down to Windward Moor. Okay. Some materials. We can create a settlement here. 1200 workforce, 1 core. Could do. Materials. Less disease. Build a sanatorium. No skyway connection. I knew we should have just built a skyway connection to this whole thing. No, actually, that's not. We don't need to fight disease anymore. That's not priority. Priority is geothermal for these guys, right? Where let's get these heat stamps. Put another geothermal plant in Winterhome. And we reduce our reliance on oil. That means we can send more oil from London to Windward Moors as opposed to Winterhome. Plant coming online as the war. Oh, come on! I just pressed space to pause, but I missed an event.
Steward.
Evolvers recruit child soldiers. Fighting spreads again. Steward, civil war has engulfed another district. Our guards apprehended a band of children fighting alongside radical evolvers. Most refused to talk, but one 11-year-old boy broke down and claimed he'd been recruited by the evolvers' leadership. Some seem repentant, but others are eager to take the fight to the Faith Keepers. This war will continue to spread until you secure a lasting peace. Discipline evolvers. Council representation is extremely decreased per evolvers. Train the young recruits. This isn't a time to get squeamish. The evolvers will need all the help they can get. Recruiting children is unacceptable. We must impose sanctions. Yeah, we can't. Okay, we can bail that. That's a step too far. Step too far, really. Look at these districts actually like repaired. The ones that have been affected by the riots. Okay, and these are. So these are our 4 industrial. Okay, we're getting enough goods, materials, food is again. Okay, we're missing housing. That is an easy fix in New London. Okay, let's Keep going. We are stockpiling oil here. Is the geothermal plant ready? No, not quite. We're gonna get more here. We need to save up another 250, get more geothermal. And again, direct more oil away. More oil. Winter home ruins. Transfer resource. Let's wait for this. This should finish and we should get even more oil. Boom. Another geothermal plant. Windward more. Resource transfer. More oil. 700. Yeah, that's fine. We can even use our stockpile for that. Go ahead and give them our food because we can. Oh no, we can't. We are over the limit. Okay, let's not then. And yeah, they're full of material, so we can actually reduce this. Give them the food so it doesn't go to waste. Something like this. That's for resources, okay. Finish a new home, round up all the faithkeeper. Yeah, okay. Rid city of faithkeepers. Transfer. Okay, so we just need 100,000. So how many weeks? 23 weeks to transfer enough oil in here. How are things looking out here? Trust is okay. And these guys they have housing. They have materials output. We can, to be honest, just kind of keep it like at a small surplus. Getting a lot of food here. So let's actually decrease this so they don't use up. Yeah, because all of this increases oil. So they can actually live quite comfortably. They keep all the oil they can get. That'll speed things up some more. Oh, no, wait, hang on. We also have these oil camps out here, don't we? Oh, Skyway, jeez. Let's give this a go. Man, that is... Okay, we need to get to the approach. Costs not met. We need... About 250. Okay, let's wait for this. Let's actually connect this outpost of oil. That will always be useful for all of us. And we'll direct this oil to New London. Yeah, stockpile even faster. Let's try to get onto these planes as fast as we can. Or in as few segments as we can. Actually possible. Yeah, there we are. There you go. Get that going. Oil. There was more oil somewhere up above here, wasn't there? No, there was not. No other oil. 50,000 materials, 25,000 goods. Suppose maybe not be fashionable, but at least they're comfortable. Let's get that to New London because we're missing goods. There's this slavers camp. Send guards. 10 Frostland team, 20 guards, 900 Frostlanders. Yeah, slaver camp. Let's go ahead and break that up. Of course. Ghost town. Take everything. 30 Frostland teams. All signs indicate this settlement was inhabited until recently. Strangely, the larder was emptied, but most clothing and personal items were left behind. There are some bloodstains in the snow, but no bodies were found. One scout found a salvageable core beneath the hearth of the town hall, owning herself extra rations. The buildings themselves contain useful components too, if we can spare the men to dismantle them. Take everything. Okay. Nice. Using our Frostland teams as well. Meanwhile, in Winterhome, Have we got more geothermal online? No, but we can build a building here, right? Yeah, we need 250 heat stamps. Get one more geothermal plant online. Pretty cool. We have housing. Yeah, we're missing materials here in Winterhome. Wow, even though we ourselves are. Let's do Winterhome ruins resource transfer. Okay, we don't even need that many in London. So, yeah, we're just kind of wasting it. So, let's not do that. Keep all of our materials here. Keep London stable. Food is stable everywhere. Okay, we do need this 33 oil. Okay. Yeah. It's only 23 oil that we need, so that's kind of okay right now. Winterhome ruins. The trust is a little low. Resource transfer. Can we get more oil in here? Not at the moment. Windward more. Yeah, okay. 33,000. How long do we need? 17 weeks. Okay. Let's go ahead and speed this thing up. Okay, we've established this. Let's actually get us improve the machine. Create a settlement here to support more workers and more output. 5.5 million. Yeah. Send Skyward to Winterhome ruins. Let's go ahead and get this done. Yeah. Great Kiln settlement. Okay. No, not in London. Winterhome. How much oil are you getting now? 15 weeks. Okay. Perfect. We got prefabs, we got heat stamps. I mean, Winterhome. Let's get another geothermal plant. 400 workforce we're missing. Okay, because they're sick. Curious. Okay, we're missing workforce here. Because they're sick. We need a hospital then, don't we? Do we have a hospital? Teaching hospital, 300 workforce. Okay, let's... Winterhome ruins. Send people. Like 1,000 people from London. Yeah. Help the city out. You know, spread people away from New London. Do we need this? Exploration cost decreased. No, we don't need that. Okay, let's just stockpile, and that's it. And we'll let the Faithkeepers go. Stockpile of resources. Boom.
To the person.
Plenty of food here. We can go ahead and just... Yeah. Stockpiling. Plenty of housing. Population growth has just happened. Can we repair this? Yes, we can. Industrial districts. Yep. Perfect. More materials. I mean, it won't hurt. Yeah, let's just reduce the deficit. Trade route 762. Bonus requirements. Okay. So this thing. Great Kiln settlement. Winterhome. Why are we sending this to Winterhome? Sorry, I meant Windward Moor. Oh, man, why did we send that to Winterhome? That was a little mistake. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, we have 24. Winterhome ruins. Transfer resources. Do we really need this oil? Oh. Can we get transfer resources to Windward Moors? More oil? people in here. We're at 65,000. Let's keep going. Just don't want to make sure we don't want to miss anything. Like tensions are okay, so we're doing fine. We can go ahead and speed up to a super fast speed. Right. We have plenty of these, so do we have that workforce here? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and get a teaching hospital in, so we can cure people. Extraction, geothermal plant. Put that in here. Make sure everything is at full capacity. People are getting healed. Again, Windward Moor, Winterholm Ruins. We're out of heat. Okay, Winterholm Ruins. Can we give it a little bit more of our oil? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna sort this out once this gets built. We do have squalor is growing. Housing. Ventilation tower. We need 300 workforce for it. We need to get people cured first. We also don't have any more housing blocks with buildings. We have a housing block here. That could be extended. Okay, right, what is this one? Oh, sorry, hold on. So this one can be extended. That's extended because we need another building. Another. Getting a little bit of cold here. With the geothermal plant, we won't need anything in here. Okay, we're obviously missing some materials is completely stockpiled. Okay, let's get this going. I want to squeeze this into this episode. And there we are. Okay, I'm just going to keep it unpaused. Resource transfer. Okay, don't need any more oil, surely. In Winterholm Ruins. How do we need this oil still? Hang on. If I don't transfer any oil here, we're missing 84 heat. Really? How does that work? Furnace needs 800. We're giving it 800. And it's still not enough. It's because we activated more things, is that right? I mean, fine. In which case, I mean, okay, we need maybe some of our own coal here, perhaps. Yeah, let's do that, but we don't want it to freeze. So, Windward Moors, resource transfer. Oh, we're gonna have to reduce transfer a little bit. Winterholm Ruins. We're gonna give you the oil we need. Can't let people freeze like this. Okay, let's get this. Okay. Livable new home. You have met critical needs in Windward Moor for the Faith Keepers. Any faction members who remain have departed for their home. I see. Okay. That's it. They've departed. Finish a new home. Finish leaving Windward Moor to the Faith Keepers. Okay, Windward Moor. Transfer control. Once we transfer control over to Windward Moor, we will sever all ties. No more construction or any interaction will be possible. Let's accept it, right? Unity achieved. The enemy in our midst has been eradicated. We now stand as one, without violent troublemakers to tear at our hard-won unity. The city shall not fall. The end of us. Path of banishment. Blankets, roofs, hearth and home. We gave them everything they could need and more. We went beyond the bare minimum. We gave them every ingredient for a home when all they needed was a house. Ignore the whispers of cleansing and banishment, Steward. We did right by them. We set them up for success. This was kindness. This was a kindness. And if they fumble it here, our conscience is clean. You have succeeded and generously aided your adversary. Agree? Yeah, I'm very happy with this outcome. You know, we can live in peace. We can even trade now. You know, everyone can have their little corner. And the city stands. Okay. Complete the story, at least. The city did not fall. Nice. This is the end, guys. On Steward difficulty, I never actually reloaded, you know, just to be clear. All the episodes you've seen, I've done them all in a single playthrough. Sided with Evolvers and exiled the Faithkeepers. New London embraces change. All adapt and evolve. Maybe you wanted everyone to get along. We supported the Evolvers in their vision of the future. Maybe you tried your very best. I think we did pretty well. 847 people died trying to become Apex workers. 1,303 liberated youth forged their own path. Maybe you think the Evolvers will build a better future. Winterhome settled, as the Evolvers wanted. Maybe you had to do it or the city would fall. 541 bystanders dead in civil war, 1 district damaged. Hostilities cease. I wish it mentioned the whiteout. 2,500 Faithkeepers left for the colony in peace and order. That means about 1,000 were murdered. Conditions in colony acceptable. Their new home survives for years. But, oh, I want to know what this is. Lily May, 14, acolyte, left for the colony with her mother. Siren song of Evolvers' arguments echo in her heart. Will take vows of silence to not let sin spread. Okay. Are we truly freer when apart? Yeah, I guess so. They are going to get some Evolvers in the Faithkeeper community. Are you certain? Yeah, can we really segregate people like that? Steward. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good solution. There we are, guys. Wow. Really, it's been a long time since I've had this much fun playing a game. I think it's excellent, an absolutely excellent sequel, exactly as all sequels should be. You know, it doesn't, you know, graphically amazing, atmospherically amazing, mechanics are great, difficulty level. I wish I actually picked the harder difficulty because I did think we were obviously kind of solved all the issues here. Had stockpiles of everything, so that was all great. I like the sequel, you know, these throwbacks and Easter eggs for those who played Frostpunk 1 make it feel like this is a continuation of the game and the narrative. To those who haven't played Frostpunk 1, you can still, you know, get kind of the gist of what's happening. And if you don't get some of the kind of Easter eggs, then it's completely fine. Mechanics have evolved, again, keeping that narrative with Frostpunk 1. Excellent, the captain, you know, all of that. And what I like the most is that this doesn't make Frostpunk 1 like a non-entity or like a non-game where, you know, you're like, oh, what's the point of playing Frostpunk 1 if there was already a Frostpunk 2? In fact, you know, I probably think people want to go back and play through Frostpunk 1 to get the story, but also, and the expansions, by the way, the DLC to Frostpunk 1 even have some expansions from before the Great Frost, right? So you can actually go back to the Victorian age or whatnot before the Great Frost, the Great Freeze or the Great Frost out, whatever they call it. So, you know, the sequel The prequel now is, it's still graphically impressive. Mechanics are still there. The story continues. Effectively, it's 2 games. So I would encourage everyone to pick up Frostpunk 1 as well. It's a self-contained game, and it remains so. Only made stronger by the sequel and not replaced by it. So really, really great game. I have to say, I actually ignored all the news up to Frostpunk 2. I really couldn't care less until last Monday, or this Monday even. I mean, I'm recording all of this on Sunday 22nd, right? So I just had a marathon session of like 20 hours as soon as the game got released, and I can't put it down. Really, all round great. Haven't had a single crash. Didn't have to reload a single time. I think everything was explained pretty well in terms of mechanics. Not sure I got the grasp of all of them. We did make it through Steward. I kind of wish we went with the hardest, but for campaign, I thought, okay, I didn't want to delay the playthrough by me having to reload. So, really great game. Can't wait for any patches, any extra content, and then there's 3 DLC as well. I'll definitely be playing this on the channel. I'm gonna take a little break, maybe a few days, and go through the endless mode. We're definitely playing on the hardest difficulty, seeing what that brings, and I'm sure they will iterate and improve over the next year or 2, just like they did with Frostpunk 1, which is, again, I might even go back and replay Frostpunk 1, frankly. But yeah, I mean, so much possibility to play through the campaign here. I mean, you don't get this much replayability in non-city builder games, right? Whereas here you do. Like, there's so many choices that make the campaign completely different. I wish there were more whiteouts, in the campaign. Although, on the other hand, they would just kind of delay and probably just protract it. But I can't wait for endless mode where we'd have to, survive a whiteout after whiteout. Yeah. No, really, really great. I have to say, this is really a 10 out of 10 for me. Like, graphically, stable, no bugs. I haven't encountered, there's a few, I think, tooltip kind of errors, I think, that we noticed. But yeah, graphically looks amazing, runs amazing, no crashes. I've played this for like 4 or 5 hours at a time. Narrative, amazing. Replayability, amazing. Really, I can't praise this enough. Among city builders, honestly, this is the best in a long time. I mean, City Skylines, I think that's been out for a year now, which I actually bought on release, but given like how buggy people said it was, I never got into it. And I don't really like city builder games with like no community at all, whereas this is exactly my jam. Very immersive. I mean, really exemplary for all other game designers and game makers. Can't wait for the extras. I mean, this is great release, released on time. I mean, I spent £57 on the deluxe version, so worth the 3 days at early access. I mean, perfect. I can't fault the game yet. The one thing I would fault it for, if I had to, was one, as I mentioned, the frost break animation. I think that really needs to be improved. It's so iconic. Like, it's the first thing you see as well when you start the game. Special thanks to other 11-bit studios development teams. It's so special that really they could have made that animation a bit better. I know it's not the focus, but I mean, they put so much effort into the graphical presentation that I really feel that was a missed opportunity there. The districts even have like a bit of animation, right? So I think frost break animation really needs to be improved. Other than that, just a few tooltip fixes. I don't know, like that's it. You just get more depth. But there we are, guys. That's over. Steward difficulty done. Single playthrough. No saves coming. 470 weeks. About 10 years. A little shy of 10 years. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. And we'll definitely do Endless, or Utopia Builder as they call it, on hardest difficulty. That's coming soon, so stay tuned. But for now, thanks for sticking with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.